All right, let's talk about it. That one interview question we all dread. You know the one. It sounds so simple, right? But your answer can seriously make or break that first impression. So, we're going to figure out how to absolutely master it using a really simple but super powerful formula. Okay, so picture this. We've all been in that chair, right? You're sitting across the table, the interviewer leans in, gives you that friendly smile, and kicks things off with what feels like a nice, easy icebreaker, but deep down, we all know, oh, it is so much more than that. And boom, there it is. The question lands, and your heart just starts pounding, doesn't it? Your mind is racing a million miles an hour. Okay, do they want my entire life story? A boring list of my old jobs? What I had for breakfast this morning? It's that moment of pure interview panic. And hey, that is completely 100% normal. And you know what? That panic isn't totally unfounded. A rambling, unfocused answer, it can immediately send a signal that maybe you're not prepared or that you can't communicate clearly. It's kind of crazy how much weight those four little words actually carry. Okay, but here's the secret. It is not a trick question. The absolute most important thing you can do is change how you think about it. This isn't some memory test, it's an invitation. It's your chance to make your pitch and set a really confident, positive tone for the rest of the interview. You see, there's this huge disconnect between what we think they're asking and what they actually want to know. Our default setting is just to, start reciting our resume from memory. But what they're really asking is something more like, show me why you're the perfect puzzle piece for this specific role at this specific company. It's really a test of your relevance and how well you can communicate that. Honestly, here's the best way to think about it. Your answer? It should be the movie trailer for your career. Seriously, it needs to be short, punchy, hit all the exciting highlights, and get them really pumped for the main feature, which is, of course, the rest of the interview. You're not telling them the whole story, just giving them the best parts to get them hooked. So, the big question is, how do you actually build that perfect trailer? Well, lucky for us, there's a super simple yet incredibly powerful framework you can use. We're going to call it the present, past, future formula. Okay, so this is it, the present, past, future formula. It's all about creating a simple, logical story. First, you start with the present, where you are right now. Then you briefly touch on the past, the key experiences that brought you to this point, and you finish strong by looking to the future. Why you're so excited about this role and how you fit into their company's future? It's structured, it's compelling, and best of all, it's really easy to follow. All right, so theory is great and all, but let's see how this formula actually works in the real world. We're going to look at a couple different scenarios so you can see how to build a really polished answer. Okay, first up, let's imagine you're a seasoned pro. You're applying for a marketing manager position. You've got a solid track record, and the goal here is to connect your experience directly to this new job. Let's break that down for a second. See how it works? The present kicks off with a powerful, quantifiable win. Increased lead gen by 30%. Bam! That gets their attention right away. The past is just a quick, super relevant summary of how they built their skills. And the future? It perfectly connects their passion to the company's goal of growing market share. It's just so confident, concise, and totally tailored to the role. Okay, but what if you're thinking, that's great, but I don't have years and years of experience? No problem. This formula works just as well for a recent graduate. You just need to leverage your academic work and any internships you've had. See how flexible this is? The present here is their recent graduation, plus a really tangible project, building a mobile app. That's awesome. The past is that specific internship where they sharpen their skills, and the future shows genuine enthusiasm for applying all that knowledge to this company's work. It shows ambition and relevance, even without a long traditional resume. All right, so you've got the formula down. The final piece of the puzzle is all about the delivery. So let's go over a few key tips to make sure your story really lands with some serious impact. Think of this as your final checklist. First, and this is a big one, keep it short and sweet. Aim for under 90 seconds. That's the sweet spot. It shows you respect their time. Second, you have to tailor it every single time. Before an interview, look at that job description, pull out the key skills they're looking for, and sprinkle them into your answer. And maybe most important of all, practice, but don't memorize. Say it out loud until it feels natural, like you're just talking, not reading a script. We're going for confident and conversational, not robotic. So if there's one thing to take away from all this, it's this. That question you used to dread, it's actually a gift. It's the one moment in the interview where you are in complete control of the story. It is your chance to frame your narrative, shine a spotlight on your best strengths, and set a positive, confident tone right from the get-go. So from now on, instead of dreading that question, I want you to start crafting your answer. Use that present, past, future formula, customize it for your dream job, and practice it until it feels like second nature. Because the next time you walk into an interview, you'll be ready to turn those four little words into your most powerful opening statement. So, I gotta ask, what's your story gonna be?